Hello there, Cancer, and welcome to your love forecast reading. Today we will talk about what will happen for you in the next 30 to 60 days pertaining to love in your life. But before that, I'd like to say thanks for stopping by and spending some time here. If you like what you see, please click on that thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button. Make sure notifications are turned on. All right. All right, Spirit. Tell me about what is going to happen for Cancer in matters of love for the next 30 to 60 days, please. What's going to happen for Cancer in the next 30 to 60 days, Spirit, pertaining to love? Slow down. Pause and allow things to unfold. Okay. So, as a generalized theme for the next 30 to 60 days, Cancer, you need to pause and slow down. I feel like you're in a hurry to make things happen. You want to go forward. There's somebody that in particular maybe, or there's somebody that you're daydreaming about, and you want this to move forward, but you can't make that happen. This has to be mutual, right? I feel like maybe there's some things that haven't been said yet. It's still a lot of stuff is dreaming and in your head. You may not even know what this other person feels about you, if they even think about you. And there's a sense of you want them to say something or come to you, or and it's not happening. A sense of worry. And I feel like if you don't start seeing the things that you want to see, that you might start taking action or saying things that you might not have the same perspective afterwards. You might regret saying or doing. So slow down, think first, and don't just act, okay? Let's get some more information. Tell me more about Cancer and what's going to happen for them in love in the next 30 to 60 days, Spirit. What else should Cancer know about what's going to happen with love in the next 30 to 60 days, please? Authenticity. The energy of authenticity supports our choice to be genuine and truthful in all aspects of our lives, with others as well with ourselves. Yeah. I think there is something a little inauthentic about yourself, or about this dreamy idea that you have of what romance can be or is. So I think slow down is time to go within and be more authentic with yourself, not just with others. And then we have freedom. The energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. So I feel like with this daydreaming, or with, you're wanting this particular person, or wanting them to make the first move, whatever, there's a sense, how do I put this? There's a sense that also in this kind of fantasy world that you have, or this daydreaming, giving up that sense of freedom, or because there's like, it's like a tangled mess of hair, and then there's these people that are kind of dancing, kind of entangled. It's like an entanglement, and you want this entanglement. To you it means, I don't know, maybe true love, or a true connection or a true union. But I don't think you value enough the freedom of being your own authentic person as well. There's a sense of, there's this daydream or this idealistic, we'd be together forever, always, like spend every moment together, that kind of thing. And that really isn't what you want, even though you might think you do. You still need autonomy. You still need a sense of your life, what you want, your desires, and following those things. And this person needs to have that same too. So union is about two people coming together and working together for their own personal goals. And if the goals match up, that's great. But sometimes it's just about you helping each other out, getting to, this person wants to get to this job and you want to get to this status of something, or this person wants to buy a car and is working towards that, and you want to start a garden, and so you're working, like, you guys can work together to do your separate things, but that's how you are together, and that's a healthier way of being together. And while you dream of having, a castle, it's like a fairy tale type of thing, my knight in shining armor comes, saves me, and then we ride off into the sunset together and happily ever after. And that's simply not how things are going to work in the real world. So let's get some more information. Your freedom is your independence is super important, so don't let go of that. You may be thinking in your head, well, of course it is. I'm very an independent person. But if you look at your dreams and how you dream about being with someone, it might not look the same way as it does as you see yourself now. So just check in with that, okay? All right, tell me more about Cancer for the next 30 to 60 days. What's going to happen in their love life? How is love going to show itself for Cancer spirit in the next 30 to 60 days? All right, there's the first image. It says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Okay. I'll have to come back to that. Here's the second image, and it says, sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So that's something that I was, that's part of how you see yourself in a relationship as one soul, and that's kind of where this comes from, where your two becomes one, or you have this fantasy or idealistic way of coming together and just being together always. But there's that you got to maintain your independence and freedom as well. And it says honor the place in one another. So it's not, there's a place for this union. And I think that's where you need to slow down and not only pause and allow things to unfold, but to understand that there's a place and time for union, and there's a place and time for being separate but still working together. And then that's the image of the last one. And it says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Okay, again, freedom, independence. You have to make sure you keep in touch with what it is that you want to do, what you want to be. And make sure you're in your heart space, not just your head space. Like I said here, like she's daydreaming. You're in your head space a lot. And that's where the idealism and the daydreaming is happening. And I think it's giving you a skewed idea of what union is and what it is to be in a relationship. So when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So by slowing down for these next 30 to 60 days, letting things unfold, you're creating memories. And even though This feels like there's a particular person that you're trying to be in union with. Now, if you're already in a relationship, maybe you're just in a stagnant point or a stuck point, or you're feeling stuck and you want it to be more than what it is. So cherish the memories. If you are in a relationship, cherish the memories that you have. I think maybe you can get some kind of inspiration or motivation, maybe to spark things up a little bit. But also taking that time to be, making sure you're authentic as well. And that's going to help with that union. So maybe you have, if you are in a relationship, you haven't been authentic, so you haven't had that union that you really want. And you're frustrated, but you know, it's the memories. It's creating memories. This card is remembering the memories, and they hold power too, and they hold a sacredness as well. And that is what's important. Even though you might not get the full fairy tale or idealized type of relationship that you want, you can still have a lot of what you want and still maintain freedom, still be authentic, and have that knowing that time and place where you are together, where you are one soul, and cherishing the memories that you do create. All right, let's move on. These cards are more of a sensual and sexual nature, so we'll go into that aspect of love for you for the next 30 to 60 days. So Spirit, tell me about Cancer. What's going to happen for them in love the next 30 to 60 days. So we have a couple that fell already. All right, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Six of Chalices or Six of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. All right, this particular picture is catching my attention here. And she's like painting a picture of two lovers. So this reminds me of this daydreaming. You're wanting, you're wishing, you're hoping for this type of union, right? This sexual, sensual union. And there's a loving aspect to this, and there's a very sexual, almost hidden aspect here in the page where you kind of want, like a secret admirer. That's part of your daydreaming. And it's like you want someone to kind of sneak up behind you or surprise you. Like a secret admirer. And there's also an aspect here where I feel like you're afraid of not having love with a sexual type of union. And so that's where this daydreaming comes in. So if you are in a relationship and it's not as loving as you're hoping for, yet you're daydreaming for, again, slow down, go within, make sure you're authentic, know what it is that you want, make sure you maintain some independence, some of your freedom, and you can have a very more sensual, loving type of relationship here. I think that's what you're really going for with this Seven of Wands, from the Six of Cups to Seven of Wands. This is what you're dreaming about. This is what you want. But it's almost like right now, or, you know, if you're in a relationship, it's more sexual than sensual. Maybe you have a problem with that, and maybe that's something that you need to speak about to your person, so you can create the memories that you want, because this card is about memories. And If you're single, I'm thinking that this is part of the past. This is the kind of relationships that you had before. Possibly there was someone else who wanted in. Like, it's like this person's watching them, or this person is like hiding behind you. So there's a secret admirer, or like being watched, or something along those lines that I feel like is you want, but it's disturbing too. It's like both sides. So I can see that all in all, in the end, you just want a very loving relationship with lots of passion, as well as just love. So I think in the next 30 to 60 days, I think you're going to have that time to think about all this stuff. I think you're still going to be daydreaming, but maybe you can be a little more realistic with that, because it doesn't seem... I feel like even at the end of 30 to 60 days, you're still daydreaming. You're still wanting that. And I think you can have the type of relationship that you want. You just got to work for it a little bit, and you're going to have to slow down and wait. Wait for things to play out so you know what direction to take. So if somebody, if this person that you are looking towards to be a partner, maybe they have some unfinished business with someone else, so you need to stop it, slow down and wait, let that finish before this person can start with you. Or if you're, like I said, if you're in a relationship and it's gone kind of stagnant and you don't know what to do and you're just daydreaming about what you want it to be, you're going to be spending time figuring that out, because the more authentic you are and you understand what it is that you want and you're independent, the more attractive you're going to be, and you're going to get what you want in the end. But I think this 30 to 60 days is a time to just kind of reflect and then make choices and move forward. All right, let's get one final message, please, for Cancer. For the next 30 to 60 days, Spirit, please, about love. Final advice. Okay. That's the image. This is your solar plexus chakra. Confidence. No one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Be your own cheerleader. Yeah, that goes with that authenticity. With this daydreaming. And if you're not able to like really nail down what it is that you want, you have to, like I said, get out of your mind, go into your heart. And if you don't believe that you can have what you want, then no one else is going to believe it for you. So you have to find your own strength in this. And this card has yellow too, and there's some yellow in here. So even maybe some meditation with your solar plexus chakra, getting more acquainted with that. And start, making those memories from a more healthy perspective, because you are being more authentic and you are more independent and you have the confidence to take care of yourself, believe in your dreams, and having the dreams not be so entangled with things that not so in your head, but listening to your heart as well. Okay, Cancer, I think that's all the messages that I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.